Hi Karen, today we're talking about programming personal training with clients. There are multifaceted advantages to personal training, significant physical health and mental health benefits. Physical health and improvements in everyday function, by including functional body weight and resistance exercises, you can learn to do everyday tasks more efficiently, such as sit to stand, pushing, pulling, walking upstairs, lifting objects. There is a direct connection with quality of life and independence, as you are able to do more activities and maintain your health. It also improves your alignment by correcting any postural issues and muscle imbalances. Short, medium and long-term goals aid motivation and improve performance. They have to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and time-bound. Short-term are important in creating the building blocks and momentum of progress. Medium-term goals provide motivation as they are realistic with the acquisition of small short-term steps. Long-term goals are the all-encompassing vision for yourself, that is their purpose. You must understand that personal training is about a complete long-term lifestyle change, not a quick fix. Now, we talked about exercises that you like and dislike in the previous video. We talked about the informed consent form, how to make you fully aware of the risks associated with exercise while ensuring that we work to a level of diligence that minimises such risks. Informed consent should be obtained before collecting information for a personal training programme to develop trust and encourage clients to be honest when providing personal injury information, PARCU information. We've talked about your lifestyle, dietary preferences, unique religious, moral or social beliefs, possible working hours and childcare.
Yeah.
Your working hours.
My working hours, I do 4 days a week. And then I have caring responsibilities for my elderly parents, which I sort of leave a day a week to do things for them, shopping, stuff like that.
Right. Okay, we've talked about food and drink consumption, medical history, physical activity history, physical activity likes and dislikes, motivation and barriers to participation. We've got motivation.
Yeah.
Are there any barriers to participation?
I can't use time really because we find time if we want it, so possibly time.
We talked about your current fitness levels and your stage of readiness. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Lisa.
Right, the principles of training to achieve short, medium and long-term goals are the principles of specificity,
Yeah.
Principle of overload, principle of progression, the principle of individualization, and the principle of reversibility.
Okay.
Cardiovascular fitness, the frequency should be 3 to 5 training sessions per week. Intensity 50 to 95% of your maximum heart rate for a time of 20 to 60 minutes. The type is rhythmic movement and major muscle groups, jogging and swimming. I know you said you're going to do 2 sessions of 30 minutes a week each, but perhaps you'd like to expand on that a bit to get cardiovascular and muscle.
Yeah, I do need to do the muscle fitness. I think I need to incorporate that.
Muscular strength. Muscle strength improvements are due to increased recruitment of type 2 muscle fibres and synchronization with central nervous system. Frequency should be 2 to 3 times per week. Intensity 80 to 100%, 1 rep maximum for each muscle group. Time variable, 1 to 3 sets, exercise of 1 to 6 reps. Type at least 1 exercise to target each muscle group. Squatting, deadlifting, bench pressing. Muscular endurance, again through body weight exercises, suspension exercises and resistance machines and free weight exercises, which should happen 2 to 3 times a week. 30 to 60% of 1 rep maximum for each muscle. Time variable, 1 to 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Type at least 1 exercise to target each muscle group, such as lunge, press up, pull up, overhead press, clean, dip, row, deadlift, squat, and isolation movements such as the bicep curl, tricep extension, leg curl, leg extension, side lateral raise, chest fly, shrugs, side bends and calf raises. Flexibility, the frequency should be 2 to 3 times per week. Intensity to a point of tension, time to hold each stretch for 30 plus seconds for each stretch. And then there are motor skills as well. Should exercise motor skills, picking up small objects, rolling, reaction boards, balance boards, stability balls, cones, speed harnesses, ladders and hurdles. Physical activities as part of the client's lifestyle to complement exercise sessions. So we discuss your lifestyle and engage your daily activity levels. So do you walk around at work?
I try and get up and walk around as much as I can because a lot of my work is sat down. So.
Could you do occasional pulse-raising activities to enhance circulation like star jumps and expand physical exertion of various journeys? Stairs instead of lift?
Stairs would be a good thing. I could just find stairs and go up and down it a few times.
Yeah. You can do basic functional exercises in your house or short bursts of high-impact bodyweight intervals. Anywhere in the house that you can extend your arms, jump, lay down flat, soft floor surface. And if you have home exercise equipment such as strong benches, chairs or even the stairs.
Well, stairs, I can go up downstairs, lots of chairs.
The different training systems there are is the single set training, circuit resistance training, basic sets, DeLorme and Watkins 10 RM, Burgess 6 RM, supersetting, agonist and antagonist, pyramid systems and force repetitions, flexibility and static stretching, dynamic stretching, ballistic stretching, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, PNF stretching. So my role with you and my responsibility to you is as a teacher and advisor. I coach your exercises, look at nutritional aspects. I'm a supporter or a motivator and a counsellor. Right, diet means the total sum of foods consumed by an individual habitually. Healthy eating, the balance of diet is a selection of foods and drinks that offer sufficient and appropriate amounts of nutrients to meet our energy and nutrition needs so as to maintain a healthy life. A balanced diet is one that provides the right amount of calories, protein, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals, and fluid without consuming too much or too little. A balanced diet is one that contains all essential nutrients, is appropriate for our age, health status and activity level, incorporates a variety of fresh and minimally processed foods, incorporates the correct proportion of starchy foods, ideally whole grain varieties, fruit and vegetables, milk and dairy foods, protein, lean meat, fish, eggs, beans and non-dairy. Healthy eating also means eating regular meals and snacks, basing meals on starchy foods with little added fat or salt, drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water each day. A balanced diet comprises of 50 to 60% carbohydrate, 15 to 20% protein, and 25 to 30% fat. Is suitable for all healthy adults and children over the age of 5. This is appropriate for sports people, both amateur and professional, irrespective of dietary goals and physical attainment. Within the ranges given above, a balanced diet should be followed by individuals wishing to build muscle and increase strength, improve muscle tone, reduce body fat percentage, maintain or lose or gain weight. Nutrition refers to the nutrients and energy derived from the foods we eat that are imperative for growth, development and overall well-being. The 3 macronutrients, carbohydrate, protein and fat, provide varying amounts of energy in the form of food calories. Macronutrient promotes growth and development, are also utilised and broken down to fuel working muscles during physical activity. Micronutrients, vitamins and minerals and fluid. The main food groups are Group 1, meat, fish and alternatives. Group 2, bread, other cereals and potatoes. Group 3, fruit and vegetables. Group 4, milk and dairy products. Group 5, food and drinks containing fat, sugar or salt. Group 1 is protein, iron and zinc from meat, poultry, fish, eggs, nuts and beans. Group 2 is a vital source of energy and should contribute to around a third of the diet and be consumed with all meals and snacks. as bread, other cereals and potatoes. Foods in Group 2 are a rich source of carbohydrate. Group 3, vitamins and minerals as well as dietary give you vitamins and minerals as well as dietary fibre. Group 4 should be consumed 2 to 3 times daily. It's good, that's dairy products, milk and dairy products. Good source of calcium, being a good source of protein, reduced fat milk makes the ideal post-exercise snack as it offers carbohydrate, protein and fluid. In Group 5, these foods should be limited and eaten only occasionally. And that's food and drinks containing fat, sugar or salt. Fluid is essential for life, involved in energy process and function in the body. Approximately 6 to 8 glasses of fluid is needed each day, at least half of this is water, or 1.5 to 2 litres. Amongst many things, fluid is needed to transport nutrients around the body, support chemical reactions, replace fluid loss through sweating and breathing, support muscle activity, rid the body of waste products through urine, optimise the metabolic rate, optimise the energy levels. Calories. 1 gram of fat is 37 kilojoules or 8.8 kilocalories. Alcohol is 6.9 kilocalories. Protein is 4.1 kilocalories. And carbohydrate is 4.1 kilocalories. General advice is summarised on the Eat Well plate. Consume plenty of whole grain starch, bread, pasta, potatoes. Eat at least 5 portions of fruit and veg a day. Dairy products should be moderately consumed, choosing low-fat varieties. Salt, saturated fat and sugar should be limited. Cooking methods, safe storage and handling of food are also food preparation practices that contribute to nutrient preservation whilst lowering the risk of a food-borne bacteria, reducing the risk of food-borne illnesses. Hands and cooking surfaces should be kept clean. Raw foods and cooked foods should not be stored or prepared together due to risk of cross-contamination. Fruit and veg should be washed thoroughly. Expired food should not be consumed. Foods such as meat, poultry and seafood should be cooked thoroughly or until their juices run clear. Cooked food should be refrigerated and consumed within a safe time. Frozen food should be thawed in the refrigerator. Optimising nutrient content. Some nutrients, in particular water-soluble vitamins B and C, are highly volatile and are easily lost within the wrong type of cooking methods employed. To reduce nutrient losses in vegetables, consider the following cooking methods: steaming, light boiling, stir-frying and baking. Explain the relationship between the association between good nutrition, physical activity and a healthy weight in relation to reduced chronic disease risk is well documented, and a lack of any of these components can increase the risk of many lifestyle-related health complications, including heart disease, diabetes and some cancers. Numerous studies have found that eating the right foods in the right balance, maintaining a healthy weight and participating in regular exercise can get a long way towards a long and healthy life. Both physical activity and good nutrition help individuals reach and maintain a healthy weight. Exercise is an important component of weight loss regimes and greatly aids body fat reduction and increases muscle tone strength, leading to improved body composition, a strong determinator in chronic disease. Physical exercise not only burns energy in the form of food, calories, but also builds muscle, which naturally improves their metabolic rate. As people age, metabolism slows, related to loss of muscle mass. Therefore, moving more and eating healthy greatly helps combat gradual weight gain in later life. Bone strengthening activities. These aim to optimise bone mass and prevent bone loss in older adults. Bone strengthening exercises include activities that apply gently stress force to bone, including jumping and running. Muscle strengthening activities. These include activities such as lifting weights. Exercise should focus on different parts of the body, including back, arms, chest, legs, stomach and shoulders. Balance and stretching activities aim to improve flexibility and muscle coordination, includes yoga, dancing, stretching and Tai Chi. Healthy diet. Combined with physical activity, a healthy balanced diet that meets our nutritional needs is a crucial part of leading a healthy lifestyle, helping to maintain an ideal weight and protecting against chronic diseases. The Eat Well plate is the UK's national food model, representing a visual representation of a balanced diet, highlighting different food groups in the correct proportions. The Eat Well plate does not represent foods required for each meal. Rather, it highlights suitable foods that should be consumed over a time period, over a few days, and encourages individual to choose different foods from each food group to introduce variety and optimise nutrient intake. We talked about the 5 food groups. The Eat Well plate illustrates in visual form how much each food group contributes to a balanced diet. This includes all meals and snacks. It does indicate that individuals should eat plenty of starchy foods, whole grain varieties where possible, eat plenty of fruit and vegetables, include some milk and dairy products, include some meat, fish, eggs, beans or other non-dairy sources of protein, include a small quantity of foods and drinks high in fat and or in sugar. Eating the right sorts of foods is a positive step towards leading a healthy lifestyle. However, it does not stop them, irrespective of how healthy the foods we choose may be. Eating too many or too few calories in the form of carbs, protein or fat, or consuming a few vitamins and minerals can increase our risk of chronic disease, leading to obesity, cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. Portions in restaurants can vary widely, however more often than not portions are too big for a healthy waistline. Pasta portions in restaurants, for example, are easily double what we should be eating. Often people of a healthy weight are considered too thin, as people are far more familiar with seeing shapes that are larger, as practicing portions control is a difficult task facing everyone. An average pizza can contain 1,200 calories, coupled with French fries and a fizzy drink easily in excess of 2,000 kilocalories.